Okay, I just got my BGS submission back. I've waited so long for it. I can't wait to open it. It has tape on it though, so I'm kind of scared. Like, if somebody opened it and then resealed it, like, pretty sure that's not how BGS packs it. But like, this kind of like tamper-proof paper tape that's like water activated still looks like it's actually no. I don't know. I'm scared that someone might have resealed it, but it's still pretty heavy. But yeah, anyways, let's get it open. Can't wait. I sent this in back in like probably October, and it just got back, and it's February. But yeah, this is my second BGS submission and third submission in general. It's the first BGS one I actually got back, because the last one, I had my card shop send it in, so they got it back. I did it that way because I didn't want to like pay insurance and shipping on the way there. But yeah, hopefully I get good grades, and hopefully it's not resealed. Oh, it's the invoice. I'm gonna take that out real quick. Yeah, it has all my info on it. Don't want to dock myself. It looks fine on the inside. I think they pack it better than PSA does. So for Beckett, they actually, I saw online, they sometimes just wrap it in like a black, like almost plastic shrink wrap instead of a box. I don't know why they do that, but as long as the cards are safe, I'm fine with that. Try to pull this out. I need a bigger table. Okay. There's nothing left in the box. Took the invoice out. Here's the package. Let's see. Rip this open. So I sent mostly One Piece cards. There's I think I sent a few Pokemon just for fun to see what happened. But yeah, typically Pokemon card is pretty hard to black label because the printing quality isn't the best. But yeah, we'll see. Rip this open. I don't want to cut too deep into the damage and slabs. It's really loud. It's another layer. So goddamn loud. Okay. It's heavy. Finally got it all off. Finally see the slabs. That took a while. There we go. Finally. Oh, I already see a black label right there. Try to take it out. There's one. Hopefully that's not the only one I got. But yeah, we'll see. I'm stuck inside. If I only get like one black label back from this submission, I think that would be pretty bad. So hopefully there's more than just one. But I'll set this one to the side for now in case it's the only one. Okay, I'm just gonna start with this pile. Let's see. Well, you can't really cover it. Okay, this is the store Treasure Cup Corona. It's the centering. Yeah, this one makes sense. Let's see. Treasure Nami. I sent 2 of these. I wanted this card in a black label, and I sent so many copies before, but still no black label. Probably just gonna have to buy one. Yeah, another 9.5. It said docking on the surface and the centering. I think I cracked one of them, and it was a 10 before, so I think BGS is a little bit less consistent than PSA, and like pop control is more of a thing for them than with PSA. It's a leader card. I don't remember sending these. Oh, it's the PSA promo. Okay, this one, 9.5. I think it's really bad if you get 9.5s at BGS since, okay, this one's a 10. They're usually worth around the same price as raw, if not less. But we'll see. It's a 10 pile, 9.5 pile. BGS 10, Nami manga. This one's nice. It was really cheap for a while. I think it was only 300 for one. 200 raw. I think it's back up to like 300 now for one, which is a little bit better raw. So graded's probably around 500-600. Let's keep going. Chopper surface. I don't see anything wrong with this surface when I sent it in. I might try to get the 2 mangas bumped up to Black Label. I'll send it in at like a local show for a GRS. GCS? I don't know. Yeah. No, GCR, graded card review. I'm tripping. But yeah, this is probably the BoA manga then. It's a 9.5. Yeah, this one's hard to grade because I think there's a lot of surface issues on this one with like the bubbling and stuff. That's why there's very little of this card in Black Label. I'll just put it in the 9.5 pile. These are some of the Pokemon cards, I think. Are these all Pokemon cards? Yeah. Oh, that's bad. Silver label means less than 9.5. Just gonna flip them around and go through them like this. Hoopa, 9.5 all around. I really thought this card would look cool in a Black Label. This one too. I guess I'm not gonna get a Black Label. 10, 9.5. All the EXs I sent, their centering looked really good to me when I sent them, so that's why I sent them in. But yeah, I think I kind of got destroyed on them. 9.5. Am I not gonna get a single 10? Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. And oh, I think I know which one this is. This is probably the Mega Alexam. Oh no, it's the Manectric. 8.5 on surface. Oh yeah, there's like a big fat print line right there. I can't show it on camera. It's not showing on camera, but it's like right there. There's a cross. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a 9. That's really bad. Okay, let's see. I think I might have gotten cooked with only 1 Black Label in this edition. Oh, there's another one. Set that to the side. Reveal them last. Okay, so maybe it's not that bad. Hopefully there's more. Still pretty bad if it's just 2. There's no point covering them because you guys can just see. But surface, I think I sent in 8 of these. I'm gonna probably get them looked at again because there's only like 2 issues with this card. It's a promo card. It's usually like whitening there, and if there's no whitening on either side, then I think it's pretty clean most of the time. So I might try resetting some of them. And 10 for the Luffy one. This is the first year, second year, New Year's one. And now this year there's a BoA one that came out. Probably try grading some of those. Let's see. No, I think I sent it 8 Luffys and 6 Zoro. Yeah. It's another Luffy. That Black Label is probably either a Zoro or a Luffy. It's got a 9.5. This is the 7-Eleven promo in Japan. Now, I think the English one, they were tournament promos. I don't know, but I'm still pretty new at grading, so it'll be a learning experience, even if I don't get that good grades. Black labels in here. All gold labels. 10. I think it's, yeah, this card's mostly surface issue. We'll see if I can find where the issues are. Another 10. This one's surface too. The surface on these are really clean, but like a lot of them have whitening in the back because they're just shoved in the envelope without a sleeve or anything. The Zoro ones, they're sealed in like a cellophane thing. Yeah. Let's see. Another Luffy. I already have a Luffy in a Black Label, so I kind of want a Zoro so I can complete the set. But I thought it'd be cool to have more Black Labels of it. I don't know if I'm gonna get one though at this rate. I really can't see anything on the surface with these. Oh, this one's the first anniversary. Yeah, Chinese first anniversary. It's in the same set as the Blue Nami. It's a 9 on surface. I'll take a look at it later. But yeah, I think I'll do like a reveal part, and then like another part is after I like take a closer look and kind of give like my final thoughts. Chopper. Ooh, I sent him 2 of these. Hopefully one of them 10s. I sent them to BGS because they were pretty clean. I was originally gonna send them to PSA, but I thought a BGS 10 set would look nicer. This one got a 9.5. I don't see any surface issues. I didn't see any surface issues when sending them in, so I might try to get them regraded. 9.5. Centering. I don't know. Take a look at them later. It's another 9.5. 9.5 on this. Pokemon's hard to grade at BGS. I mean, the back centering is off, so that's definitely fair, but surface, I don't really see anything. I really want a set of these in BGS 10 because they're the gold cards, so they match like the gold label. But yeah, that might be hard to do. And Sugar SP. I had like a full set of all the SPs, but then I looked at some of them and decided to send them to BGS because they look clean to me. This one's either a Blastoise or a Rayquaza. This one's probably the Rayquaza actually. 10. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. I pulled this myself, and BGS 10 is pretty hard with Pokemon, so I think I'm happy. Oh, I think I got destroyed then if I only got 2 black labels. Yeah, it's not looking too good anymore. Nope. Okay, let's just keep going. 10. I think the SPs I'm gonna keep for myself. Oh yeah, this one is really clean, but it has like the texture shift. I see a lot of SPs have them, and a lot of One Piece cards, like where they stamp the texture isn't really aligned with the text. But yeah, it's another 10. This one has the same issue with like the texture shift. Hopefully one of the black labels is a SP. I'd be pretty happy. 10 on the Luffy. Then another 10. The centerings seem like perfect to me. I don't know. I think with BGS, centering is kind of BS sometimes, and they just do it for pop control. People say like PSA has pop control, but I don't really think that's a thing. I think it's just they're grading a lot more strict with vintage, especially about the whitening on the corners. But with BGS, I think keeping the black label pop low is actually a thing. It's another Luffy. All 10s. And then this is the Chinese Xi'an Mall promo Luffy. I only had one of these, so I just sent it in for the collection. Didn't get a black label. That's okay, I guess. Let's see. Oh, this got a 9.5 as well. I thought these were really clean when I sent them in. The 7-Eleven promo ones. I guess not. Let's see. What else? Ooh, this one. I really thought it looked clean in a gold label because the card's kind of golden, so it matches the card. And Sanji. I got 110, I guess, out of the Chinese anniversary, but it's gonna be rough trying to get the rest. So the black labels, I think it's probably gonna be 1 Luffy and 1 Zoro from the Chinese first anniversary, from the Chinese New Year red envelopes. Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna be. Not the most expensive, but still cool. It's got a 9.5 as well. Remember the other one? One of them I sent was a lot cleaner than the other one. Yeah, they got this exact same subgrades. The centering I know is definitely different on them. But yeah, I'll take a look off camera later and see if like the grades make sense and which ones I'm gonna try resending again. Because I think a lot of black labels are graded after the graded card review. They get bumped to black label from what I've seen. This is 9.5. Yeah, this one's really rough because all the centering on the Chinese treasurers are really bad. So I'm happy with the 9.5, but I'm gonna still try to get a 10 version of it. It'll be hard, but probably not impossible. 10. 9.5. Corners and surface. I'll look through all the ones that didn't 10 or black label later. And it's the Blastoise. This Pokemon's really hard to grade. 9.5 centering, that makes sense. I think surface too. Surface is really hard to see where there's an issue on, especially after you get slabbed. So let's see what these are. Just flip them over. Oh, that's a nice one. It's a Rebecca SP. I think, yeah, from OP06. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, then the other one, I know what the other one is. The other one is also SP. It's a Linlin SP from OP06. Yeah, 2 black labels from OP06. I might try to get all of the OP06 cards in a black label then. Since I already have 2 of them, it would be pretty cool to have a black label set, since OP06 is the set I started collecting. But yeah, I think I did okay for this submission. PSA 10 piles just a little bit, not PSA, BGS 10 piles just a little bit over the 9.5. But a lot of these cards, especially like the Luffy and Zoro promos, I'm gonna be sending to BGS again to see if I can get them. Well, I won't send them in. I'll drop them off at shows. It's 25 per card, and they give it to you at the end of the show. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do for some of these, and some of the other ones, I'll probably just sell them as is. This one, I'm gonna see if I can figure out where the surface is. It should be pretty obvious, but I feel like, oh, I know. Oh yeah, it was the print lines on this one. Yeah, there's pretty obvious print lines on it. I didn't look too closely at the Pokemon ones before sending them in. I just kind of wanted to do it as an experiment for Pokemon, but yeah. I think I kind of got cooked on this. I was expecting a few more black labels, honestly, but yeah. Hopefully we can get some of these bumped, and I'll probably make another video on that. So I got a little chance to look at the cards off camera. I think I didn't do too good, but I didn't do too bad either. It was definitely worth splitting up my SP sets. I had like full sets of the OP06 and OP05 SPs because they did get pretty high grades and a few black labels. Some of the cards like these, they're in 10s. I'm happy with them. I might try getting them GCR and maybe bump to black label. But yeah, I think I'm happy with the 10s. These I'll probably just keep for myself. It's a bit unfortunate though that this is the only 10 I got from the Chinese anniversary set. All the other ones got 9.5s. I really wanted a pristine 10 set. And then since I got a 10 in this, I might try to chase the other tag teams in pristine 10. Then I have a few that 9.5s that I'm just gonna be sending it over to PSA because it's just so much more value in a PSA 10. Like some of the grades I can understand why, and they do make sense. Like for this Boa 9.5 on surface, there's like surface issues on all Boa cards. There's like dimples, you can kind of see where the blue is. There's a bunch of those, that's probably why. And then for edges, it could be this little thing. There's like a little nick here. It's really hard to show on camera. Fuck. Yeah, it won't show on camera, but there's like a little, I'll try to get it on camera. You can kind of see it right there. There's like a little nick there. That might be why. But yeah, that's the edges and surface. 9.5 is pretty much raw price. I believe Boa is gonna go up because it's so cheap right now. It just doesn't make sense. And 08's slowly going out of print, or 07 is slowly going out of print. So the price should rise. I'll just change it to a PSA 10. Be happy with that. And this Hoopa too. I really like this card. I already have 3 of them in 10s. So I'll just send it to PSA, get another easy 10. Same with these two. And then these ones are the ones that kind of got I didn't really get good grades on them. This one, its centering's 9. It makes sense, but like, look at the back centering. The back centering is fine. Well, I don't know why, but all the Chinese treasurers are like that. Like the left side is super thin. Any picture you look up online, they look like that. If it's a real card, not like the website scan or something. Then this one, I got a 9 on surface. I think they might have damaged my card. There's like a, this one's hard to show on camera. Yeah, right there. There's a dent on the card. I definitely wouldn't have sent this in if the dent was there, but like, can't really do anything about it. And this card isn't that high value anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. it is what it is. But this one, I feel like it should be a 10. The surface on these two as well. I'll probably try resubmitting these or GCR graded card review to bump them up to at least a 10 for my set. So both of these have 9.5 centering and 9.5 surface. The surface looked fine to me when I sent them in, but there might be something on them. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably make a separate video on getting them GCR'd. Oh, this one too. This one I'm gonna crack and send to PSA because of the value difference. And then yeah, these two failed. I think one of them was a 10. I sent it in before, and now it's 9.5. I like this card. I'm just gonna keep them as is. I'll figure out what to do with them later on. And then these two, yeah, these two, they got really low grades, but they do make sense because like you can kind of see there's a little bit of whitening in the corner. I feel like the centering is fine on them though. I'm not sure why I got 9.5 on centering, but there is definitely whitening. I didn't look too closely at these since they weren't foil. I thought it'd be fine, but I guess they weren't. So I'll just sell them off. It's fine. These, they all got, none of them got 10s because they all have surface issues, and I didn't look close enough when I sent them in, but almost all of them have print lines, and that's why. There's a print line right there. It's really hard to show on camera print lines, but it's pretty noticeable in person. You can see it pretty clearly. This one got an 8.5. Really bad print lines. Like, yeah, I just can't show it. It just won't show on camera, but there's print lines on these, and that's why they got that surface grade. And I'll just sell these and make my money back, make the grading fee back. What I'm really bummed out about is none of these promos hit a black label. I was honestly expecting at least 2 or 3 of each one, but they all gave me like 9.5. The Zoros, some of them 9.5. The Luffy's all came back as 10s, but not a single black label. I think pop control is like, people say PSA pop control, but I don't really think PSA pop control. I think is more of a thing with Beckett, because Beckett slabs, like for black labels, if there's a lot of them, then the value goes down a lot, and like they kind of keep it low for the premium. But like, look at this one. This one's 9.5 centering, and this one's 10 centering, and I literally cannot see a difference between them. Let me know down in the comments if you guys see anything, but the centering on these look like they look identical to me. I really don't see anything that's wrong with them, so I think I'm gonna try to be getting all of this, like this whole stack, regraded just to see what happens. Maybe I'll make a video. I'll crack all. Maybe I might crack all of them to send it in again to like see how consistent BGS is. I think they're consistent in like grading 10s, 9.5s around that area, but for black labels, it's not really consistent. A lot of black labels come from resubmitting and like graded card reviews, but like all these, see 10, another 10 and 9.5. There's literally no difference between the centering in them. They look the exact same to me. What's nice about the graded card review is like if they don't bump it, they have to like write the reason on a piece of paper, and if there's like a surface issue, they have to point it out. Same with centering, so yeah, that might be interesting. These Zoros too, these got 10s. Like this one got 9.5 centering and 9.5 overall, but like if you look, the centering is pretty much they look identical to me. So yeah, I don't know. Black label's rough, but I think these are clean enough, so I'll keep sending them in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this Chopper manga. Hit a 10, but surprisingly the 10's almost the same as raw price value, so I might try to get this bump to black label. I thought the centering looked off to me a little bit when I sent it in. Honestly, wasn't expecting a 10 on centering, but I don't see any surface flaws on it, so maybe I can get that bump to a black label. These two from OP06, they black labeled. I'll probably just keep them for myself. And I have the Borsalino black label too. I got this one from a trade, so I'm halfway through the set. I might as well just go for the full black label set. That'll be pretty nice flex. Yeah, I was kind of surprised with like all the stuff going on at Beckett, especially with like the CEO being arrested. Was he arrested? I think he got detained and arrested, and he was found guilty of like money laundering for $2 billion. It wasn't related to Becky. He owns like some insurance stuff, and I think that's where the money laundering was. And Beckett, submitting through Beckett is really different from PSA. They kind of don't give you any updates at all on the status of your order. They kind of just like give you one update when they receive it, one update they started grading it, and the next update is like they shipped it, and that's all they give you. It's not like PSA where there's like every step. And another thing about Beckett is their customer service is not the best. Like if you email them, call them, they won't really respond. PSA has been getting better, and like if you call them, they'll usually pick up in like 20 minutes tops. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do a giveaway if you guys watch all the way till the end. It's the Luffy and Zoro promo. It's there's a sealed one inside them. It's the Zoro one, and obviously the Luffy one for this one. I'll be giving you away one of each. So just all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment down below which one you'd like. I'll pick 2 winners and announce it in a later video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.